Hey guys, it's Hannah here and it is time for another plan with me. Last week I did a real-time plan with me where I had no cuts, I let the camera roll, I did my thing, no time lapse. It ended up being 90 minutes, an hour and a half, and I just felt like that was a ridiculous amount of time to... Well, I couldn't expect anybody to watch through that whole thing. If you did, thank you so much. But I was thinking that maybe I could combine my real-time plan with me with a time-lapse one and have maybe, well, most of the time being real-time, but then maybe as I put down certain things, I can just, you know, do that through time-lapse and maybe have some music over or something so that it's not as long, but it's still like you still get the kind of real-time feel, but yeah, saves time. So yeah, my most goal is to make this plan with me as effective as possible for you as a viewer, but also for me, especially when editing. So if I can reach that goal, that it would be amazing, but I am going to be trying out different things in order to do that. So yeah, I hope you can bear with me as I try out new things. Either way, here was last week. I used this really cute kit from Happy Scrappy called Bundle Up. There were lots of glitter and silver and hollow foil, and it did end up being almost like a no white space spread. As you can see, it's a lot of stickers, and it ended up being even more after, you know, after the plan with me, because I added, you know, more throughout the week. So I had, I'm gonna take this one out. This was the kind of weekly overview. This is where my eyes first went every morning. Once again, this is my work planner, so this is only work-related stuff I put in here. So my eyes would just first thing in the morning go to that day, see, okay, what's the most important thing for today or things. You can't, since it's only one easy size box per day, you can fit that much in it. But I wanted it to be, like I said, like an overview. So that's what I did. Whereas this was more of a weekly overview. So I had my weekly top 3 here that I wanted to accomplish. I did accomplish the first 2. The third one I actually did not do. And then here I also had this week. I actually haven't filled it all out yet. I see I am gonna have to do that, you know, after everything. And I also haven't filled it. I did do my tracker every day. I just forgot to fill it in, I see. And then I have for next week. This is gonna be very useful for me right now when I plan, well, the upcoming week. Here I had my big to-do list, and I actually want to expand this one and make it bigger. My plan first was gonna have this whole thing as a to-do list, but I do like having like a weekly top 3. I'm just gonna try to make it a bit smaller. Maybe don't have as big stickers and maybe not as big handwriting so that I can fill most of this space with my to-dos. So this system was brand new to me. That's also a reason why my last plan with me was so long, because I had never done this concept before. I've had my like week on one page, but that was all I had. Now I also had this page, which was brand new. This is more like a notes page. This is the weekly overview. So, but it really worked because I am a lister. I love to make lists, and as you know, when things first pop into my head that I want to do, it just feels so good to me to write that down immediately so that I don't forget it, and I know that I can go back to my planner, check it, you know, later, and then, okay, what do I have to do today? Or let's say I finish a video early, or I edit it before it doesn't take as long as I thought. And then I can check, okay, what else do I have to do this week? I have like 3 hours left on my work day, so what else do I have time to do, or what fits in? And as you can see, most of my to-dos are filled in. I do little arrows. A non-filled in arrow is as I write it down, and a filled in arrow is once I've finished it, like check it off, you know. The ones that aren't filled in, most of them I have put on here. Some of them aren't as critical. They're more like a thing I wanted to do, not something I necessarily needed to do. So we'll see. But yeah, because of this concept though, and I have mixed my own inserts with the easy sized week on one page and these Happy Scrappy kind of, I guess they're daily inserts. Because of that, you know, it's the opposite now. So now this side will be to my left and the weekly overview to my right. I hope this won't bother me. I know it's going to be harder for me to write here because of the rings. I might have to take this one out, which might bother me a little. I think that when the weeks look like this, or rather like this, it's gonna be my favorite week because it's gonna be so much easier, you know, since I'm right-handed and everything. But I'm gonna try it anyway. I like that I can use both of them and have my weekly overview the way I like and a lot of decorations, but I can also have the very functional to-do list here. So this little thing I need to put on my to-do list, but I'm putting it over here right now so that I don't forget about it. I'm also going to you know, check this thing so that I know what is needed to be done. Enough with this intro, let's get into it. So the kit I'm using this week is from Hello Petite paper. This is the kit that's called Hello Winter. It's very appropriate because it is actually like white and snow and cold over here, and I think it's gonna stay that way for a while. So this is very appropriate, and I do have to say this kit really reminds me of like Swedish landscape, especially with these trees. I think they're called birch trees. It's very typical Scandinavian trees. We have a lot of them here, and especially where I live too. I take daily walks. I have this, I guess, place, what do you call it, like route? No, like trail maybe, that I walk every single day. And it just a lot of this, it's like in the middle of the forest, but I love it. I love nature, so this really reminds me of, you know, my home and, you know, where I live and being outside. So I love this kit so much. There's a lot of pinks though, and I really do want to add more of that. I'm really excited. These colors, they're just so appropriate now. You know, Vanessa from Hello Petite Paper, she's from Portugal, so and they have completely different climate there. So I'm surprised that she's able to create something so close to home for me, where like it's so different from where she lives. I'm very impressed about that. So let's see here. Firstly, I am going to take out my inserts very first, and let's do that. And I am putting away, actually I'm gonna put this one in again so that I can easily flip to it once I need to put it back. So putting this one aside for now and taking these ones in. Also, someone requested that I don't have a white background while I do the Play With Me. This is all I have right now. So I'm still looking to find a different background I can use. I know white on white is not very smart, so but I hope you can bear with me, and I'm gonna zoom in a little here too, I think. So, okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna reference this sheet a lot, so I'm gonna have to flip this over a lot. But I'm thinking if maybe I should put my, like, top 3 here instead of this side, so that I can save this side for my to-dos. Then again, I'm pretty sure, well, next week I'm going to be working on a Valentine's special for my other channel, LPS Hannah. I talked more about that in my last Plan With Me. But I'm thinking, because I know that's going to take up most of my week, so it's not a lot of different to-dos. It's a few that take a lot of time, so... But I mean, every single thing I do put on my to-do list, so every single little small thing that I need to do, I put on here. So I think I'm just gonna... Well, here's some deco. So I'm gonna check what I have first. But maybe, very first, I can start with the decorative stuff here just to get started. So, I have these really pretty glitter headers. And because these 3 are decorative, I'm gonna put 3 different full boxes here. I'm just gonna put some of these as well. I'm just thinking, well, I'm wondering which colors I should put. Maybe I should put the pink, because like I said, I want to incorporate more pink, so maybe I'm just gonna put the pink glitter headers up here. Yes, this is simple, but looks good so far. So I guess I'm just gonna put the full boxes now. I could also put my top 3 in one of these. That's what I used to do previously. I used to put my top 3 here, but because now I have the notes page, I don't really need to do that. So yeah, I guess I love this full box. I would love to put that. I'm actually thinking if I should put it here though. I'm not sure, but I feel like these are like 2 easy sized columns. I'm thinking maybe I will, because this is like a double box, but I feel like I could put them together. Maybe they will fit here. Because I would love to have that one, but I think I would be able to put it like at the top here as a just nice picture to look at. Excuse me. It's morning here and I just had breakfast, so it's like I haven't fully awoken yet. Actually, I think I want to put the Hello Winter in the middle because it's script and I feel like I want to have it kind of, well, in the middle. So here we go. Oh, that was not the best I've done, but it'll have to do, I think. I made it a little... Sometimes I feel, is it just me? Sometimes I feel like the stickers are crooked and that's why I get it crooked. It's probably not that way, but sometimes I feel like however I turn it, it's never gonna be perfect. And then it makes me wonder if it's just not perfect as it is, and that's why. Doesn't really matter. I mean, I love these birch trees. I would love... But then again, I'm putting these trees probably here. So maybe I shouldn't have too many trees, even though I love them. I love looking at my trees. I feel like these 2 would be really pretty to have next to each other. But then I have these 2 glitter headers. And I feel like it's too much pink. Well, that's something you probably don't think I would say, but I like to mix it up a little. Well, I am wondering if I put those, can I change the glitter headers? Can I put them back and change to another color maybe? If so, I think I would want to change them maybe to the like dark gray one. And then, because something I think these are really, like having the Hello Winter and then having these pink ones will be really pretty next to each other. And then you can have like the birch one in another spread with these 2 next to each other. And then these 2 I use over here. So that way I've used all the full boxes up in a good way. So I think that's good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna put back the pink glitter headers. So probably next time I should just think about the full boxes before I think about the headers maybe, because that was unnecessary. Okay, so now I have removed those. It didn't tear, which is good. You know, this Hello Petite paper, well, paper is, it's matte and it's standard matte. It's not premium matte, but it's not removable, but you can remove it, which I like, so that's good. trying here to, yeah, I think that's gonna work. I think this gray works really well. See, there it goes. It just, you know, falls off once. It's not as sticky once you've pulled it. I like this sticker paper for the way that it's easy to write on with any pen. It's not, you know, it's not my favorite paper when it comes to quality. I feel like the printing and the feel is always better with premium matte. But then again, I'd rather have regular matte than glossy. So this is good for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna put in the girl. I do like that she's looking, I think I do want her here and the snowflakes here. So gonna keep them the way they were designed. There we go. I do love this dark gray with the light pink. I think it looks so good. It looks really good in this planner too, because it is like blush pink and gray. So this spread is gonna be very natural. It's gonna feel very at home, you know, with the rest of this planner and the setup. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Maybe it's my boxes that are crooked or something, because I feel like I get this thing again. This doesn't happen to me a lot. What's wrong? Because they don't really overlap, but I don't understand. Either way, that'll have to do. I like how this is looking so far. So I'm gonna put the full boxes away now, and I am going to be putting these. And I did pull out these. These did not come with the kit, but you could almost think that they did, based on, it's very similar to this kind of grayish blue here. These were bought separately. I don't know if they belong to any kit from Hello Petite paper or just, you know, either way, I'm gonna use them as my, you know, days of the week. And yeah, I'm just gonna pull Monday to, well, Saturday, since I only have a weekend box. So here we go. And I don't put, I mean, my boxes are the right size. I have sized them to fit well, the natural box here, the actual box, is sized to fit one full box, easy sized, as well as a header. And the Hello Petite paper kits really fit perfectly, as you saw when I put down the header and when I put down the full box, it was like perfect. Some kits I use, I feel like the full boxes are smaller, so it leaves space. The difference is that this space here, where I have put the days, it's not, you know, I guess wide enough, or tall enough, sorry, to fit like an easy header or, well, day cover. They always vary from shop to shop though, so it's very hard. I have sized it though to fit a 10mm washi, like this size, because sometimes I could put a washi over there and then maybe put like either a see-through or clear sticker or something. I'm thinking about doing a more in-depth, I guess, talk about these inserts and how I use them. In like a, well, I guess, you know, in what am I trying to say? Like for my 2019 like planner setup and what I'm using. Either way, back to what I was doing. So I have these, and ooh, okay, so I don't like that there's only 2 of each, because I was planning of having the same color. Like here I have 3, you know, of the same glitter header color. I was thinking having the same, like today's or to-do's, but it's only 2 of each color. Maybe I can mix it. For me, today's and to-do's on here are kind of the same. I kind of use it, like it doesn't really matter if it's say today or to do. So I guess I'm just gonna do that. I think I should put down pink ones though. Maybe even the darker pinks. At least here. Or maybe I should save that for here. No, I'm gonna put the darker pinks here, so I guess I'm gonna put the today ones first. There we go. So we have the same color, not the same text, but like I said, it doesn't really matter. Then, because, like I said, because these aren't the same size, it doesn't fit here, they take up a little more space, which means this box does not feel a full box anymore. The most important thing is that it's the width of a box, or like all the easy side stickers, so if it runs a little longer, it doesn't matter because I have some extra space here. But I am not actually going to put a full box anyway, so that doesn't really matter. What I was thinking though is to cut one of these scalloped heart checklists in half, so that I can have a top 3 for each day. Because last week, well, that was the wrong page. Last week what I did was that I put like half boxes for the most important thing, or if I had like a meeting, so that, you know, but you know, that's like 1/2 box, and that takes up half of the box for the day, and that's only one little thing, so I couldn't put a lot of stuff, so it became even less functional. It almost only became decorative, so I want to be a little bit more functional than that. So I guess I'm gonna do that, and I think I'm gonna start with this light gray one. Once again, I last week was more like scatter planning. This time I want to be more structured, so I try to keep like horizontally. I want to keep the same colors, but I want to mix them, of course, vertically. But I see a lot of people that do this, just, you know, cut it in half. I think it works really well. I think it's extra easy because they're scalloped too. So, just putting this there for now. And putting this here. So this way I can have my daily top 3. And then I can also put like a half box underneath of maybe like major event or something that I can't forget. We'll see here. That looks better. Oh no, I ripped it. You can barely tell that it was ripped. That's good. So I'm just gonna cut another one in half so I get all 3 grays. I'm actually just taking off the little excess piece that was there. Oh no, and now it's stuck on my finger. Get it off. Okay, good. My thumb is starting to be a little black. Yeah, I guess, you know, that happens sometimes with some stickers, like color transfer from the printing. You should see my fingers if I like print papers and stuff myself from like DigiKits. Gosh, it's a mess. Okay, so the last one here. So I like this, and I also like that I could cut it right there, so I didn't have to pull up the whole thing. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna kind of leave it blank for now. I might not write in anything on these. I might make this like before the pen plan with me, because only because I'm not, well, some things I do know, but last week I did put in some stuff that I ended up had to push forward, and because I did not use an erasable pen, it annoyed me a lot that I had something on the wrong day. And I didn't have enough space to change it because the boxes are so small. I'm not gonna put anything there because I want to do it, you know, I like to have a pretty finished week once the week is over. I don't wanna pre-plan too much unless I'm sure it's gonna happen. And like I said in my last plan with me, you know, I'm my own boss, I work from home, and, you know, I decide everything, which is a blessing and a curse, but one of them is that if I need more time to do something, I'm probably gonna take that time, and that means other things will have to wait. So that way I don't like to pre-plan too much. Let's see. There we go. And then I'm gonna put, well, I don't really need to have one on the weekend, but it looks better if it's symmetrical. I do want to put these, well, wait, first, hold on Hannah, hold your horses. First, I need to put the header. And like I said, I want to have more pink. I always want more pink. So I think I am gonna use these light pink ones that say, or I mean that have little snowflakes, because they're so cute. And it matches this box right here. Okay, so then I am pretty much done with these now. So putting those aside, I am, however, going to put 3 little checklists again. Just trying to figure out which color. Maybe I should do the darker grays, because I don't want to have pink. I mean, I want pink all the time, but I already put pink headers. I don't want to have too much of the same. I didn't even think about this, but I really like that I put the darker pink with the lighter gray and the lighter pink with the darker gray. That just happened. Sometimes my brain thinks for me, I feel like. Well, I guess it does that all the time. That didn't even make sense at all. Like I said, I'm not sure if I even need this one for the weekend. I try not to work on weekends, but you never know. Especially if I have like a script to do. Scripting I love to do if it's like sunny days. I always feel a lot more inspired and creative. So if it's like gloomy the whole week, but then on Saturday and Sunday it's sunny, I would rather work on those sunny days and, you know, get a lot of good writing done instead of, you know, wasting that for stuff that maybe it's not as important. I wish it was sunny all the time, because then I could do everything sunny. I guess I should just move to a sunny place. But I also think if you move to a sunny place, you won't appreciate the sun as much if it's sunny all the time. Like in Sweden, we really, really like take care of the sun and cherish it the few days that are sunny. So it's really special the days that it is. Okay, so I feel like this is done for now, except that I want to put down washi, of course. And I do have some different options. I did pull out some different washi here. These are all from Simply Gilded. So I did want to add some florals, because there are florals in the kit. I did have this one, and I was debating, I'm still not sure which to use. It really depends on, like, I felt like it would depend on what type of spread this would be. I have this one, which has a kind of periwinkly bluish background. Then there's also this one, which is a like pale blush pink background. They both have pink and blue in them. It's more like reversed. Like this one has the blue background, this one has pink background, and then like the flowers and stuff. I'm just wondering which one would look better. I feel like this blue, it's not the same as this. This is a lot darker. This is more springy, I feel like. And this is wintry. So maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe I should go with this one. In that case, I'm thinking of putting this washi over the holes here. And perhaps one of these like at the bottom. Oh gosh, you can't see. I need to pull these away. Let's see. Putting this one over the holes like this, and perhaps having this one down here or up here, or both. I also pulled out this one. But these have the same hot gold foiling. I think they would look good together. I did also realize if I want to pull in some more dark colors, I do have a lot of grays here, and this one actually matches a lot. I think this was slate gray, but I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. This one also, but all of these have champagne gold foil, whereas the ones I showed here are hot gold. It's all gold though, so I think I could use it either way. Oh gosh, why did I have to change my mind? Now it's gonna take even longer. I feel like if I were to use a gray, it would be this one, but I don't want to make it darker than it is, I think. So maybe I should just stay to the pinks I had in mind. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So, pulling this one to have over the holes. Oh, I cut it a little too short. Either way, that happens. So, there we have the washi. I hope this looks good. I feel like always having one side of washi always looks weird, but when I put it on both pages, having it next to each other with the rings, it always looks better. I don't know if gold was the right choice for this spread. I feel like maybe silver would have been better, but I really wanted to pull in some more florals, so that would have to be it. So now, I guess would it look weird if I had this one? It's not the same type of blue, but does it look weird? No. I'm just gonna stick to my plan. I guess taking this, I mean, yeah, it's a lot of pink. I love pink. Let's do it. Okay, so I put it down. And I pulled it a little too hard so that the pages, like, I don't know what you call it, but they don't lie flat. That happens when, I don't know, I stretch the washi too much. I know that's probably not what it's called. Either way, I think I'm gonna use the same washi up here just because it's gonna look kind of symmetrical. I first am going to cover up these the text here because they're not necessary right now. Okay, there we go. Putting down the washi. There we go. So I feel like I'm done with this side for now. It's gonna look a lot more filled and better, I think, you know, when the week is over. Actually, I just realized something. I still haven't put down the date covers or the dates, which of course I need to do that. So first I need to check on my phone what the dates are. Let's see here. So we have next week is the 28th to the 3rd, or 2nd in this case. So 28 is Monday. I hate having to not start at 1. It bothers me a lot because I feel like it's gonna waste a lot of stickers. But then again, I'm never gonna be using the same kit for a month in order for me to be able to use all of these. I think 28 is down here. Okay, well, I mean, it's a lot before that, so I guess maybe it'll be fine. And now I do need my little tweezers, I think, here. It's gonna make it easier. Sorry about that, my battery died. I switched it, now it's all good. I put down 31. Now I'm gonna put down the 1st and the 2nd. Starting the first full week of February, I feel like I'm gonna be using a really pretty Valentine's kit. I do have a few Valentine's kit I want to use, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna use more than 2, like up until Valentine's, or maybe 3. We'll see. The 29th is actually my mom's birthday, but I'm not gonna mark that here. I'm gonna mark that in my personal planner. So yeah, I'm gonna put this page aside for now, and I am gonna get started with this page here. Maybe I should have these next to each other so that I kind of get a reference or something, or maybe not, I don't know. So what did I do? I like that I have them both on the same, so I can easily check what I did last week for reference. I guess first I could just put down the washi. I usually do that last, but since I already know, you know, it's gonna be the same, so doing that. This washi is so pretty, by the way. I forgot that I had it. I saw someone else using it, and I was like, oh, I wish I had that washi. And then another day, I checked my stash, or I was, I guess, reorganizing my washi. And I was like, wait, there's the one I wanted. I already had it. I thought I missed out on that one. That's how you know you have too much, guys, when you can't remember what you have and what you don't have. It's not good. There's my ruler. I think this one's so pretty though. I do love this one. I love that we got like a pink version of that one. I think they're just so pretty together. So I feel like this is the wrong side, only because you know, last week it was the other side, or the holes were here, so it feels weird. Last week I did actually put washi here because it had enough space for the 15mm washi. I might do that now too, but I feel like I'm gonna save that for last so that I can first figure out stuff in here. So, what did I like last week? I liked, well, I didn't really use this one, that's this week. Maybe I'm gonna skip that one and just put like my top 3s instead. I don't even know, did Hello Petite Paper even have one of those weekly overviews? I mean, like, if I don't even fill it in, it's not very useful, is it? So it's not really necessary for me, I guess. She does have one of these. I'm gonna use one of these. The next week thing is really good. Oh yeah, she does have one of these too. I don't think I'm gonna use a tracker. The thing is, like, I could use a tracker, but I've also gotten really used to, in my phone, I have on my like reminders app, and I put some reminders like daily, so every day the same day, like at the same time, it reminds me. And it's also good because if I don't do it exactly that time, if I wait an hour, it's still gonna show up even like until I check it off. and then it's gonna show up the next day. So, I mean, I could have this in my planner too, but I don't know. I guess I don't really need it. I tend to not use it. I mean, I don't need both. So, let's see. I think that, well, I guess at the bottom, no, I think I should start from the top. Maybe I should just put this one to get it covered. I don't know. Does she have, she does have like, oh yes, that's right. She does have these. This is really good. So this is like this week, next week, work and personal. I'm not gonna use work and personal because this is only work, but I could use the this week and next week. So I'm putting that down first. I'll give it another go, see if I use it better this week. But so if it's something I've learned while in the planner community, it's like, if it doesn't give me anything, like if it doesn't help, if it's just like in the way, or something that like I put down a sticker and I don't use it, it's probably not something I need. It's just kind of in the way, or and especially if it's something that stresses me out, like when I started doing Plan With Me's in 2017, like my first round of Plan With Me's, I've had a few, like I go for a few months, then I stop, then I go for a few months and then I stop. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. Either way, what was I saying? If it's something I learned, it's that, like back then it used to stress me out because I felt like it took so long with editing and stuff, so that's why I want to figure out ways to make it work. Make it functional so that I can show you guys, but I can also make it work for me. So this week, putting that, I don't really need Sunday, but I'm not gonna cut the sticker, so I'm just leaving it as it is. I did like what I did last week. I used a lot of washi to like cover up some spaces, but also use my washi. I feel like using one of these gray ones would be very appropriate because as it is now, it's a lot of pink already. Actually, I could match, oh goodness gracious. I am gonna put this one aside. Where did I have? Here, the 4 boxes. I'm gonna use these. So I think I should try to match that. I feel like the darkest gray is the one that matches the most. I'm not sure if this is called slate gray. I feel like it is. As you can see, there's some I haven't opened. I usually don't open them until, well, it depends. But if it's color I don't use a lot, I don't open it like until I need to use it, because if I do sell it, it's better it's, you know, unopened and everything. Let us see here. Okay, there we go. So I guess I'm just putting this one straight under the this week box. There we go. Something that's kind of unique with this kit is how it goes from like very dark colors to like super light pastel colors like this pink here. It's a good mix. But I feel like that's really what winter is. It could be really white and bright, like light days, and then it could be really dark. Like if it's not any snow, you know, everything's dead. All the green stuff is gone, you know, the trees are empty, naked, so it's like, it could really depend. So I don't know how long it's gonna stay cold and white here. So if it changes, I feel like this spread is still gonna work. Okay, what am I gonna put under here? What did I do last week? Last week I had a deco half box, which I don't have any of those this week. Oh yeah, my top 3s. Oh no, and then I have this line. I wish there wasn't a line. Okay, so is there's... Ooh, what if I put my top 3s on each, like, one of these things? That would be nice. I don't know. I mean, I could use one of these, but I want to mark my top 3s a little more, because that's, like, very important stuff. Like, the most important stuff for the week. These could also work, except that the icons themselves don't really work. She doesn't have any script that says like top 3 or... Well, she has to do. And to do, I could put one of these pretty ones. I guess that would work. I only wonder how I'm gonna mark them down. Yeah, how am I gonna mark my top 3s? I could put a flag for each. Oh, I'm annoyed that there's this line here. Maybe I should have put... I'm not gonna change it now. Too late for that. If I do put them like this in each color, I guess I could make that work. At least I hope. So I think I might do that. I do like the colorway here with the pink here and then the blue. Sorry, I meant the blue. So I think I might actually do that. But first, I'm gonna... Maybe I should do the opposite. Maybe I should do the blues first. Yeah, I like that. So, starting with this one. And I'm gonna leave some white space in between each. Yes, if I put it this way, I'm gonna be able to cover the line with the last one. Yay! Success. That's exactly what I wanted. Hopefully the line doesn't show through though. It does a little. But I'm gonna write on there, so I don't think it's gonna... You're not gonna think about it too much. I feel like they're all a little crooked. But if they're all crooked, can you tell? I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I'm gonna switch it up or like mark that as finished with this washi again. There we go. Yes, I like it. So, I have my weekly overview, I have my top 3, and what else did I put here? I had a tracker that I'm not gonna use this time. I also had next week, which I have a lot of space left, so I'm not really sure how I'm gonna make that work. I'm gonna see what else I have in this kit. One of these is gonna go as next week. And if something comes up, I guess I have space for something else. I like to decorate this whole thing though for this week, and then I can put down the extra stuff on here. But I don't know. Maybe I should use a blue one because I don't have a lot of blue on here. I'm just gonna do that. So here they are. So next week, taking this one and putting it here. And then I'm taking this blue box I mean, I love all my pinks, but I want to mix it up a little too. So now I have this space, like I said, and I'm not really sure what to do with it. I might actually just leave it for now, and if something comes up that I want to put down, like I have space for a full box, sorry, half box, if I wanted. I feel like my organization for all of these is a mess right now. But yeah, oh, this thing I want to cover up. And I have not bought any deco stickers. I don't know if there were deco stickers for this kit. It doesn't come with deco. Oh no, that's not good. Or what if because I am going to be putting these. I was thinking at the top, but what if I put them at the bottom? Maybe I should do that. I guess I can do that. So taking this first, I'm really hoping this is gonna work. I'm not sure if it will. I'm just really hoping. Oh, you can see through it a little. Maybe I should try to cover it up with some of this. Okay, now I'm gonna try this. It's probably not gonna look perfect. You're probably gonna be able to see the line. And it might not... Oh, I think it fits though. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, this is exactly like if this is easy size and then it's like almost 3 easy size columns. That's perfect. Thank you, Happy Scrappy, for making these inserts. Whew. Still, I'm not sure if this is gonna look good. But at least it'll fit. Ooh, I think it worked pretty well. I mean, you can maybe tell it's a line there. Especially if you look up close. You can definitely see the line, but from far... Oh, I like this. So I was able to have this gorgeous sticker here. I like that a lot. So, I feel like it looks bad now, but when I cover this up with something, it's gonna look better, and then I'm gonna have my to-do list up here. Alright, so, like I said, I'm done with my full boxes now, so I'm putting those aside. I'm most likely not gonna use any of these. Might use these, so I guess I'm putting those there. Not the bottom washi. And yeah, so did I have one here that said, yes, I do have to do, and I have a pink one that's kind of, I guess, left over. So since it's like a single leftover one, I'm gonna take the pink. So what I like what I did last week though. Here, I put a strip of washi and then I put the header on top. So I'm gonna do that here too. I just want to figure out what washi I'm gonna use. It's a little pink up here. I guess I could use this one. Maybe I should, only because the header I'm gonna use is pink too. So yeah, I'm doing that. I did like the ripped look though, so I guess I'm doing that too. Ripping the washi on the edges. Well, that was completely different ripping, but it's gonna have to work. Putting this one as like the very top almost. Oops. I hope that looks good. Or maybe that doesn't look so good. It bothers me that this one is ripped differently than the first. But maybe, no, you know what, I'm just gonna take this off and do a new one. So, now this edge is ripped the way I want it. Not too much, not too little. I'm just gonna do the same here. Well, that was too little. Let's see, can I do this right for once? Oh, it's never gonna be perfect, but I guess that's what the ripped look is. I don't know, maybe this is gonna look even worse. Or maybe it's just the fact that it's not in the middle. Or maybe I should just stick to it. Gosh, I am too much of a perfectionist sometimes and I need to stop. So, putting this just over here. There we go. That will have to do, I think. So, now I feel like I'm done. And I feel like I have like my weeks here. So here we go. This is it, I think. So now I'm just gonna punch the holes and I'm gonna go through everything and see if there's something missing. So I'm thinking maybe I should just leave it like no, as a, what's it called, before the pen. I feel like this is like, I don't know, not upside down, but I'm so used to having this side here and this here from the past week. So I feel like this is wrong, but it's not. But yeah, I think I might not write anything in this time. Just because I'm not really sure how things are gonna go. And for me, I usually I have stuff from Monday. And then when Monday's over, then I kind of get an idea, okay, this is what I'm actually gonna have time for this week. I always put a lot of stuff on Monday and half of it I have to move to other days. So that I have a lot of stuff on Monday, move half of it to Tuesday, and then I don't finish all that on Tuesday, so I'm gonna have to move it, and then more things come up, and it's just a constant, like, me having to move stuff to another day. And I don't want to put down stuff that I'm not sure of, like I said, so I'm gonna not do that. However, like I said before, we do have some space here. I am wondering if maybe I should put something like this, or if it's gonna look bad. This one didn't have a pattern that was like, you could have it this way or this way or this way. The snowflakes look the same. But this side, I only have bow washes with me right now. And that would look not so good, I think. I think I might actually leave it like this for now. It does bother me that I don't have anything down here though. I'm thinking about putting in this one just to be able to get some space. And then I could put maybe some washi down there too. So actually I might put down the washi first because I'm not sure if it's gonna cover a little maybe. So I'm taking this one since I did have this one previously. I don't want to put in too much different washi and stuff, so. There, and taking the habit tracker. I'm not gonna put something in the habit tracker right now because maybe I want to put something that I don't know yet. Gosh, it's Saturday as I'm filming this. I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I didn't have time, or something came up and, you know, I wasn't able to. So I feel a little like, yesterday I had everything planned out, like, now Saturday morning, like, I kind of stopped thinking about work for the week, so it's a little confusing for me. Like, I can't remember exactly what was supposed to go where. I have to get into work mood again, and I will do that on Monday. So I might not actually fill out anything now, like I said. I do like that this one is all filled up now, though. That feels a lot better to me. So yeah, let's just put it back in my planner. And let's see. Do you see how well this fits? There's this kit with the same theme as the winter Hello Petite paper kit. This is not it, but I feel like this fits a lot too. It's a lot, maybe more blue, but you know, it's still good. So here we go. I feel like this Plan With Me didn't take as long as my last one, but I haven't checked the clock at all, so I might be completely wrong. But yeah, guys, this is this week. For now, at least. I am going to fill it in over time. If you want to see the finished spread, like with this one, you didn't get to see as much as it became in the Plan With Me last week. It's gonna be the same this week, maybe even more since I'm not filling anything in right now. So if you do want to see the finished spread, which is gonna be pretty much filled up, then I suggest that you follow me on Instagram, because I will post a picture on there so that you will be able to see the finished spread. It's Hannahs_Haven_. So yeah, I hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoyed this Plan With Me. I also forgot to say in the beginning, thank you so much on your feedback on last week's Plan With Me. It meant a lot to me. A lot of you wanted me to do real-time Plan With Me, and you preferred it over time-lapse. I might still switch it up. Like if I feel like I don't have time, I have to move a little quicker, I'm probably gonna do time-lapse. This time I tried combining the two. We'll see how it goes. I'm not promising a Plan With Me every week, but I will try to do it as often as I can. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I also hope to see you next time. Bye for now!